You see, even if you know how much fiber you should be eating daily, and you learn tricks that can help you eat that much, you still might not be able to keep that up for long if you don't understand why you should be concerned about eating fiber. So in this video, we'll be addressing 3 main points, which are 1. What is dietary fiber? 2. Why is fiber important and how much fiber should you be eating daily? And 3. A few tips on how to eat the recommended dietary fiber daily. So try to watch to the end. But first, have you subscribed to Nutritioner yet? We help you make the right decision about what to eat and how to eat for good health by sharing scientifically accurate food tips and facts. Kindly subscribe now and turn on the notification bell so you will know whenever we upload a new video. And remember to drop us a like. Okay, let's get back. First things first, what is dietary fiber? Dietary fiber is a type of carbohydrate that our body cannot digest or absorb, and it's usually found in plants and plant-based foods. Normally, when you eat foods that are rich in carbohydrates, as they pass through your gut, they get broken down into simple sugar molecules known as glucose. But in the case of dietary fiber, even though it's referred to as carbohydrate, it doesn't get broken down into sugar molecules. And that's because the enzymes in our digestive system are not able to break it down. So instead, it travels through the digestive system undigested, and in the process, it helps to keep things moving smoothly. To clarify things, dietary fiber can simply be referred to as fiber. But in order to differentiate these fiber that are naturally present in plant-based foods from those that are synthetically made, it's best to call these ones dietary fiber. Also, when you hear the word dietary fiber, it actually refers to a group of components and not just one compound. So there are different types of fiber which are classified into 2 major classes based on their solubility in water. And the classes are the soluble fiber and the insoluble fiber. Examples of soluble dietary fiber include beta-glucan, pectin, and inulin. Examples of insoluble dietary fiber include cellulose, hemicellulose, and resistant starches. All of these compounds are remnants of the cell wall of plants, and they can be gotten from several plant-based food sources. However, every food source of fiber contains both soluble and insoluble fiber. They just have them in different proportions. And that's why the term dietary fiber is used to refer to the combination of both soluble and insoluble fiber that's found in foods. Now, let's explain why dietary fiber is important. Dietary fiber plays a significant role in improving the health by helping in the prevention and management of disease. Several studies have confirmed that high dietary fiber intake is associated with numerous health benefits, such as it slows down digestion and delays blood sugar rise after meals, thereby reducing the risk of type 2 diabetes. It lowers cholesterol levels, thereby reducing the risk of cardiovascular disease. It promotes healthy colonies of bacteria that are naturally found in the gut, and it improves intestinal function, thereby protecting against colon cancer. But really, how does it do all this? Remember we said that the enzymes in the human digestive system are not capable of digesting fiber. Well, some types of fiber still get broken down in the body, just not by our digestive enzyme. Instead, as the foods you eat moves through the digestive system, the fiber goes through different stages. And remember that the fiber is a part of the cell wall of the plant-based foods. First is when you chew the food in your mouth. Each bite you take reduces the size of the food. And in the same process, the cell wall of the plants are broken down and the fiber are released from it. And when this gets into the stomach and small intestine, as the food goes through more physical and chemical digestion, the actual fiber molecule remains intact, thereby slowing down the speed of digestion and the rate at which sugar molecules are released from the foods. And this is how it may reduce the risk of type 2 diabetes. Thereafter, the fiber still remains unchanged as it moves into the large intestine, which is also known as the colon. Once there, the bacteria present are able to degrade some of the fiber molecules through the process of fermentation, thereby extracting energy and nutrients. The byproduct of the fermentation process is believed to improve the growth of the bacteria, and the bacteria in return helps to regulate and improve your immune system and the health of your gut. It is believed that half of the fiber you eat gets digested by these bacteria, while the rest leave the body as waste. Now, remember we said there are 2 classes of fiber, the soluble fiber and the insoluble fiber. The soluble fiber dissolves in water to form a gel-like paste that slows the movement of the digested material through the digestive tract. This increases nutrient absorption, provides a feeling of fullness for longer period, and reduces the overall calorie intake. Soluble fiber also binds to bile acids in the intestine, and it promotes their excretion, which helps regulate blood cholesterol levels and lowers the risk of heart disease. As for insoluble fiber, because it cannot be dissolved in water, as it travels through the colon, it attracts water to itself, which makes the stool softer and easier to pass out. And that's how it helps prevent constipation and prevent conditions such as hemorrhoid and diverticulitis. Okay, so how much fiber should you be eating daily? Well, the daily recommended value varies for different individuals based on their age and sex. But as an estimate, adults should consume between 25 and 35 grams of fiber per day, while children between the ages 1 and 18 should eat between 14 and 31 grams of fiber daily. And the best way is to eat fiber from a wide variety of foods, instead of relying on just one source of fiber intake. And different foods have different fiber content, so you should focus on eating balanced diets that include a variety of food groups such as whole grains, fruits, vegetables, legumes, and nuts. Now, for the tips on how to eat the recommended dietary fiber daily. 1. Eat whole fruits instead of drinking fruit juices. 2. Greatly reduce your intake of white rice, bread, and pasta, and replace them with minimally processed brown rice and other whole grains like barley and millet. 3. Add high fiber foods to your current meal. For example, you can add 1 or 2 tablespoons of almond, ground flaxseed, or chia seeds to your cereals. 4. Choose cereals that are made from whole grains. You could also look on the nutrition facts label and choose cereals with 20% or higher of the daily value for fiber. 5. Snack on crunchy raw vegetables and fruits such as a handful of almonds instead of chips and crackers. 6. Eat more of beans, peas, and lentils and replace eating meat for these legumes once in a while. 7. When baking, substitute whole grain flour for half or all of the white flour. 8. If it's difficult to eat enough fiber through your foods, try taking fiber supplements, as they can also help soften your stool, thereby making it easier to pass out. However, fiber supplements are not intended to completely replace high fiber foods, so do not focus on supplements only. 9. Drink plenty of water as you increase your fiber intake. This is because fiber works best in the body when it's able to absorb more water. And there you have it. Now, although these tips may look simple, I'm sure it's going to take a lot of effort to stick with them. However, the benefits of eating more fiber is equally great, and that's why it's worth the effort. So strive to eat daily recommended amounts of fiber. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If yes, then give this video a like and share with others so they will enjoy it too. And be sure to watch other videos on our channel to learn more about how your foods can help you get healthier.